New details on a double homicide at a North Portland pot shop. What court documents say a store worker did after the robbers let him go. Plus, as the Boeing strike rolls on, the company plans big layoffs and production cuts. Your news starts now. Good morning, and thanks for joining us on this Saturday morning. I'm Libby Dowsett. A great day in store for us. Daisy Caballero has our first look at your Saturday forecast and big game in Oregon.
Yes, Libby, we're talking big game today. That's including Ohio State and the Oregon Ducks kickoff at 4:30. And it's going to be a great day for kickoff and for the rest of the game. I'm talking sunny skies and a high of 75 degrees. So don't get fooled by what's kind of happening right now in southern Oregon and parts of central Oregon as well. There is a system that's currently right now bringing some precipitation to northern California and southern Oregon, as well as we're zooming in a little bit here. But this is not going to be lasting for very long, so do not think that this is going to be impacting the game at all whatsoever. And looking a little bit closer to home, really just seeing some high clouds just passing through. The sun is slowly but surely starting to creep on up. It is 50 degrees, starting to warm up as well. Quick look at your current temperatures here. 49 in Westland, 44 for Hag Lake, 45 for Forest Grove. And as we're looking a little bit more of a wide look here, 55 for Newport. And in the 30s though, as we're looking at Hood River. So we'll look ahead for everyone. It's going to be a sunshine-filled day. The temperatures are going to be nice, so enjoy this because rain is on the way and daytime highs in the 60s and 50s. Daytime highs. I'll explain coming up.
All right, Daisy, thank you. This morning we have new details on a double homicide at a St. John's pot shop. A store employee stands accused of shooting and killing two suspected robbers. Catherine Cook looks at newly released court documents that give us a better idea of the moments that led up to the gunfire.
In St. John's, this LaMotta cannabis shop sits empty and boarded up. The scene, police say, of a double homicide. According to investigators, the man accused of murder was working here when he opened fire, killing two alleged armed robbers. 34-year-old Jason Steiner appeared in court Thursday. He pleaded not guilty on several charges, including 2 counts of second-degree murder. Newly released court documents shed light on what authorities say happened the night of October 3rd. The probable cause affidavit says Steiner told police he was the only person working at the store that night when 3 people came in and pointed guns at him. Fearing for his life, Steiner told police that he grabbed a bag from the back room containing a gun, then told the men he was leaving and that they could, quote, take the store. The affidavit goes on to say, at that point, there was no apparent reason why Mr. Steiner did not leave the area. Security cameras recorded what happened next. Instead of calling police, Steiner allegedly walked around the building to the drive-up window, pulled out a semi-automatic handgun, and opened fire on the men inside. 2 of them were killed, 18-year-old King Lawrence and 20-year-old Tahir Burley. Detectives say surveillance video shows they had their backs to the window and never saw Steiner.
It's not like a great place.
Eve Popkov lives across the street and says she's used to crime in this neighborhood, especially those connected to the cannabis shop. According to the OLCC, LaMotta has reported 4 previous robberies at this location. Popkov isn't surprised.
Dispensaries just in general, I mean, they got a lot of product, got a lot of cash.
The OLCC is investigating possible administrative violations related to the incident. They tell us they haven't issued any previous violations to either this location or Steiner. And they noted the business doesn't have an anticipated reopening date.
And police are still looking for a third alleged robber who got away the night of the shooting. Steiner is due back in court next Friday. The mother of a toddler who died of a suspected fentanyl overdose went before a judge Friday because of what authorities say happened after the child's death. We've also learned she's allegedly connected to a man shot by police this week. Mary Jacobo is accused of committing several crimes. According to court documents, she was with Jesse West during a carjacking last month when the two of them allegedly pointed a gun at a driver at a North Portland transit center. West is the suspect shot and wounded by police in the Woodlawn neighborhood later that same day. Jacobo was eventually arrested in Seaside. Back in September on the 12th, authorities say her 2-year-old daughter died of a suspected fentanyl overdose, with witnesses telling us the mother fled the scene. Jacobo has not been charged in connection with her daughter's death. Boeing says it will lay off 10% of its workforce, an estimated 17,000 people, as the strike by more than 30,000 machinists enters its 5th week. That could mean more than 100 jobs lost at Boeing's Gresham facility alone. Along with the layoffs, the company will also delay the rollout of its new plane, the 777X, by 1 year. That puts the project 6 years behind schedule. Boeing will also stop making commercial 767 freighters in 2027. And since those aircraft are built in Western Washington, it will likely have a significant economic impact in the region.
I don't want to see that at all, but if you don't have the orders, then it doesn't make a lot of sense building the plane.
This week, both Boeing and the union filed dueling complaints with the National Labor Relations Board, accusing the other of not bargaining in good faith. Negotiations broke down after Boeing pulled its latest offer earlier this week.